T1naBa1ley. How are you doing on this day? Bit of a check-in and update going on this vlog. It's Sunday. So I would like to crochet today. So that's on my agenda. Crocheting. I did read my book and I clocked it. So I'm on a 20-day streak of reading. Um, the description of main, uh, the male main character, I thought he was something else. But on the cover, so I don't know. I don't know like what complexion he is, because in the book it says light brown. I'm gonna have to read it again. But on the cover, he's not as light brown as I would think light brown would be. So I'm like, how does this man look? I'm trying to like at one point I was kind of thinking of him as some kind of way, and then when I was like, but wait, that's not how he looks on the cover. So on the book cover. So I was like, okay, so he must look like that on the book cover. It just he doesn't his complexion description doesn't have much detail at the moment. So I'm trying to go like do 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 do, like trying to figure it out. But I'm going like with the book cover, and it keeps saying he had like long locks. But when I like just glanced at the book cover, I couldn't tell that he had long locks at first. It kind of looked like his locks were kind of like up, but as I'm trying to figure out how he's looking, I looked at the book cover closer and realized he has long locks. I was like, okay, so I see the long locks. Okay, so that must be his depiction then. Okay, good. Yeah, because for some reason I just didn't take a really good look at the book. I had just started this book. Yes, Friday? Friday or Saturday? I just started a new book. And right after I completed the other book. So I'm on the third book of the series. Wow! And I just got a copy. I just went and got a copy of the fourth book of this series. So I'm probably going to be reading the fourth book after this one. Maybe it took me a minute to start getting into this book a little bit. It's just because of other things I had going on. I had started reading it and I got up to a certain point, and then I really wasn't like paying attention to the book, so I went back today and reread what I had already read so that I can get back into the book. But I did notice that a little bit again today. I kind of did that, like kind of like, oh, no, no, because they kind of doing the little, I don't know. It's a bit different. The scenery is different, and talking about stuff I might not understand. So I'm just like, oh no, no. So yeah, but loving it. Kind of, sort of. It's okay. It's all right. And then now, what done happened? I'm like, I could understand. I could actually understand it. I could see it. But her sec, she needs to utilize her secretary more. Considering that her secretary noted that she made a mistake. So she making mistakes, thinking she the only one that can do and do it the best, bop 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 bop. But she making mistakes. Skirt skirt. She need to delegate that task while she's clearing up whatever she needs to clear up. Now, I need to write this down in my notes about what I think about Ra- Ra- Raymond. Raymond Stanton, something like that. I've been taking down all of the. Okay, her secretary is named Natalie. I've been taking down the characters' names, so when I come and talk about the book, I can refer to them. Um, I think Raymond said that I think he staged that. I don't know, but I think he did. I think he did. I don't know because it ain't clear yet, but I think he staged that. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't know Raymond. We figuring Raymond out. But I think he staged that. I don't know. The reason why I say I think he staged it is because of the way the characters were saying that like they skin thing with like they was going in and out. They was like flickering in and out of like view. I was like, Raymond might be staging this to give uh what's her name? Jaya. I don't know if I know if I know how to say her name. Miss Brown. Um, might be giving her like some type of I don't know exercise tactic type shit. But at the same time, it was important to make the make the report. Now she could have just made the report and been on her way, but he distracted her and deterred her from making the report. So, which leads me to even further think he staged that attack or whatever. That's what I'm thinking. Um, so that's what I got so far. I'm not even sure if he is, in fact, the main male character yet. Like, if somebody else gonna step in and be the main male character, I don't know. But yeah, he might be. I think he is. I think so. I think he's the main male character at the moment. So yeah, um, that's an update on the book that I'm currently reading. Um, the book that I just finished reading, it was all right. I mean, it was good. I'm kind of done, kind of like lost my excitement for it because it's been a couple of days, and I was excited. But yeah, it's done been a couple of days now, so it's like, but Domino was the winner in that situation, in that scenario. Like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, uh, and I'm glad like Whitney, is it Winnie or Whitney? I think it's Whitney. Whitney with a T. I'm glad she kind of like like doing what she doing, but at the same time, she did too much. She did too much. Like, but at the same time, I do understand Whitney. Um, Hold on, let me put up a question. At the same time, I do understand her. Let's see. Okay. At the same time, I do understand. Because where was Jackie? Like, it would have been like a whole day ago or whoa. Like, but at the same time, I don't think they actually had a connection per se. Only than the one that Domino said he, well, he actually didn't say he had a connection with her. He kind of said that like he fell in love with her or like loved her or whatnot. But yeah, they didn't have a connection like um, Matisse and Rand. So, uh, uh, I mean, oh well, they connected in a different way, um, due due to Whitney and I guess Matisse. I mean, not Matisse. Domino, Domino. Um, and Domino, see this. Okay, so Domino wasn't really helpful per se, like because, but I don't know, maybe now because of Whitney, because of Whitney, he can maybe be more helpful, but uh, like he talked that talk, but at the same time, like Whitney, Whitney, like and her crew, they did what they had to do. So that book was cool. That book was cool. I liked it. I'm glad reading was a safe. It is a safe space, and I'm glad I got to enjoy it. I might even read it again, and it's on my list to read again. Okay. Um. So yeah, I love that. Love that safe space. Um. So now, reading the third book in the series. uh, I can understand Miss Brown's uh, actions per se, but then I don't know if I could understand what's his name, Raymond. I don't know if I could understand his um other than maybe like I said, maybe he forced that whole scenario. So maybe he's up to something even more so that hasn't been divulged yet. So I'm gonna have to keep reading and see. And I'm glad I got my hands on this 2026 release of the new book. I'm so happy. So I'm like, okay, so um is this okay, so talking about the new book that I haven't read yet. Is this the witch in hell or is it Leah? I don't know. It could be a whole nother other kind of witch too that we hadn't been introduced to yet. But first, my mind went to the witch that we had learned about in hell. So I'm like, we get a book with the witch from hell, or it could be Leah. But yeah, my mind went to the witch in hell. Um, so yeah, I gotta I guess finish reading this book. Oh, back to the book I had previously read. The second book in the series. Glad to see the things I did see in the book. That was so exciting. And they kind of was like kind of introducing some things and some thoughts. I kind of had some things and some thoughts like what is finna go on. Ah! So love to see the reveals that happen in the second book. And yeah, now I'm reading the third book. Um, I did share my June reads. I was trying to share my July reads, but I guess I can't share my July reads till the end of this month or August. I don't know. So when I can I and think about it, I will. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. So updates on Scary Movie. Um, I did watch it with a watch along. It is so much fun watching it with other people. Oh my goodness, that movie is so fun. Okay, so the extended version. I'm glad that I watched the at the theaters, the theater release, um, and saw it for what it gave, and then okay, so now watching it as a was hi, how are you, Jaquez? Um, Watching it as a home release with the new extended version. Oh my goodness, I gotta watch it again as with the extended version because okay, so with the theater release, I watched it like about maybe 3 times. Um, the new extended version, there's like at least three new scenes in the movie. Oh my goodness, I gotta watch it again. But yeah, it is so much fun watching it with other people. When I watched it by myself, I just it's it's I just it's no shade, no tea. I think the first time you watch it, you gotta watch it with other people. Cause I don't know, it's just like okay. So the first time I watched the first one, I watched it with other people, and we had a ball. We laughed. I don't think I ever laughed like that in a theater ever again. um, and that was the first time probably. But yeah, I would suggest watching it with other people. 'Cause it's more fun because you laughing, they laughing, and it's like enhanced. It enhances. I don't know. It enhances the movie. I don't know, but it enhances the experience because I think because the movie is made in a group, you gotta watch it in a group. That's what I think. Now when I watch it, okay, now after having the first experience of watching it in a group, and then I have since like watched it by myself, I laugh. But yeah, so yeah, now I've watched it by myself in the theaters, and now I'm watching it with the watch along. and it's more fun with a watch along. It's more fun with a watch along. Um, yeah, that's it. And then the extended scenes are hilarious. They're like, mwah, mwah, mwah. They're like, yes, thank you for this extra that you put in, and it's not. It's like extra butter on your popcorn if you like extra butter on your popcorn. It's like not just one scene, not just two different scenes. It's more than that, and I just like yes, 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 yes. Cause I was like extended version scenes we hadn't seen before. Like what you giving us? Let me see. So there is a trailer of a scene that wasn't in the theater version. So I was like, okay, I know something about that. Okay, okay. And watched it. It was good. It's good with the extended version. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So yeah, that's my update on Scary Movie, the new one. Um, okay, so updated you guys that I wanted to crochet. Updated you guys on my reading. Um, Scary Movie. Um, is that it? Of course not. Um, let's talk exercise. What is my exercise going to look like next week? Oh, snap. Let me look at the chat. Um, okay, how to do. Excellent. Workout next week is going to look like probably a few new exercises that I hadn't even done yet, incorporated by some new exercises that I was introduced to toward the end of this past week here. Um, the new exercises are really like working muscle groups that I hadn't um, focused on before. So I think that's a good thing. So probably we'll start with those next week, like I said, and incorporate some new exercises as well. Um, um, maybe I will sit down the dumbbells, maybe, but that's only to uh, if I need to, because I am taking this day off from lifting. So yeah, if I need to, um, for my joint's sake, I'll set them down. Um, I'm thinking it'll probably be more of this, more reps. Like I'm up to like 50 reps now. I try and push myself to 50. The new exercises might get 20 to 25 reps. Because that's how it's been going so far. The exercises I'm familiar with gets 100 reps. Um, so that's my base, and then I build from there. So if there's any new exercises that I can go at a higher rep, I'll do that. And yeah, so yeah, that's what my exercising is looking like for the up and coming week. Um, Thank you all for the thumbs ups and the chatteries. Are you reading and watching anything? What are you reading and watching? I'm reading a lot of new genres to me. A lot of these genres are new to me, so yeah, I'm reading a lot of new genres for the first time, or I should say, yeah, like new to me for the first time. So it's like really like surprising. It's like, it's such a surprise. Like, oh wow, what's in this genre? Ooh wee, what's in this genre? So enjoying the different genres. The genres have expanded and have like subgenres upon genres. So enjoying those and really sticking with my reading so that I can enjoy it as much as I can. Um, of course, that's not it. That's not all. There's some other things on my link tree, on my social medias and such. Um, in my coffee shop and coffee shop as well, as far as ebooks go. pen or pencil? Mm, I don't mind a pencil. Mm, it has to be sharpened, of course. Pen? I don't mind a pen. It has to have ink, of course. Do you like the when the pencil needs sharpening and you have to and it's writing like real like thick. It's writing real thick because it has to be sharpened. Which do you prefer? When the pencil needs sharpening, but it's still kind of writing just a little bit, but it needs sharpening, or when a pen is running out of ink and you kind of have to scratch it and lick it and try to figure out how to make that ink come out. Like, which do you prefer? Like, fighting with a pen to try to make the ink come out, and then it's like writing, but in some areas it's not, or a pencil that needs sharpening. Hmm. So yeah, that's what I have on the screen: pen or pencil. If you'd like to answer. Oh, let me locate my yarn and my hook. And perhaps I can stay cool enough to crochet. Cause that's where all that hooing and humming coming from. It's like, can I stay cool enough to get some crocheting done in the summertime? Let's see. Okay, I got my crochet. Now I gotta get my hook. Okay, got my hook. Let's see where I am. If I if I'm finished, then I gotta see what row I'm on. Oh yeah, I got another row to do. Looks like. And it's not necessarily the summertime per se that's hot. It's really the house I'm in. Um, the house that I do it. I went outside and I was like, whew, it's actually cooler outside than it is in the house. So I was like, oh man, I've been talking about summer like this and like that and like this and dang, summer, my bad. I didn't know that wasn't you. I I thought that was you all heated, but no, it was being indoors that was actually the most heated. Okay, so I got my yarn, got my um, hook. Let me make a stitch and be like, yay, I made a stitch. Huh. So yeah, okay, yay, I made a stitch. But as far as like the character goes, am I gonna have to ask the author like where he what how he's supposed to look? Because in the description, it don't seem to match the. Maybe like I said, I gotta read it again. Maybe I gotta read it again because okay. So with the other two books, with the first and the second book, the description pretty much the description inside the book pretty much matched uh, the cover of the book. So when you see the cover of the book, you kind of get a feel of like how to how to picture the characters. Um, in this one though, um, I guess I'm figuring it out. I guess I'm still figuring out how he looks. But if it's the book cover, I think I just seen somebody that looked like him. And then that goes for the other dude too. In the second book, I seen somebody that looked like him. And then in the first book, uh, it's an actor that I think looks like the first that could play Mantis. Uh, Cause I was like, how is this? How does he look? Like, and then I think I done just got my answer. I was just like, oh, I think that man looked like that character in the book. So I think I got my answer. I think I did. I think I did. I don't know why it seemed like the description in the book doesn't match. It's just like the terminology, I guess, that my assumption of the term is kind of gave me a different depiction of the character. So that's all. Okay. Of the male character.